Welcome back, everyone. Nick is joining me in studio for this week's What You Need to Know Wednesdays. And Nick, you've got a lot of stuff this morning, and he even brought me some safety glasses. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on, and I'm going to let you run the show today.
Yeah, so I wanted to do a little bit of a demonstration about when to use the right screws for the right job. So
okay.
I brought some really cheap board. This board is actually really designed for you to run nails through. It's like a particle board. But just for demonstrating, I wanted to use it to talk about different kinds of screws and maybe where they should or shouldn't be used. So let's start off. Let's do it fun. Let's do the one you maybe shouldn't use. So right here, I brought this big, thick sheet metal screw right here. It's as you can see, it's very thick, and this is a very thin piece of board. So let's go ahead and put it in the vise, and let's see what happens when we try and run this screw through the. This is a
good
board.
topic, Nick, because I'm going to tell you I don't know the answer to.
Yeah, so you think you're like, oh yeah, you just put a screw through a board, that'll work, and sometimes it doesn't. So let's see what this does.
Okay.
All right, come on. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Well,
we can see that it went through the board.
It went through the board. It was successful. So.
But that's not what you want, like typically.
Yeah.
On
See.
a
Yeah. Because
wall.
see what it's doing, or what it can do is it can split the board if you're not careful. So as you can see, I ran a screw through it this morning, and you can see it's kind of cracking and splitting right there. So really, you don't really want to run this kind of a screw through this kind of board because it runs the chance of snapping it. What you really want to do for something like that is you want to run a decking screw. See, this is going to be a lot thinner. It's going to have that head right there, which is going to chew into it nicely and make sure that it doesn't split the board in half. And different screws have different heads. So look at all these bits. Look at all I've got here. So
that's a lot.
Yeah. So it's really good to have one of these so you can make sure that you have the right head, because it's like, oh, do I have a Phillips head? Maybe, maybe not. I need to make sure that I do that. So.
Now, would you specifically need to get one that matches your screwdriver, correct?
Yes, and a lot of times, like if you buy a box, like see right here, I've got a box of these right here. A lot of times, it even comes with a bit. So you've already got your bit when you purchase a box, rather than just getting individual screws. So I'm going to put this bit in here. And oh,
that's that itty bitty one.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't really fit in there because I need to get an extension, actually. So hang on, let me get, well, it'll work for the time being.
Now, Nick, I have a question. So, like, let's say that the screw is too long for your piece of wood. At that point, what do you do? Do you just like?
Well, because a lot of times you're trying to like connect it through, so you want to run it all the way through to the other side so it can grab. Because a lot of times you're not just drilling a hole. Because like for example, when you put in a mailbox, you want to drill it into the post to make sure it's nice and steady.
Yeah. Okay.
So, because like when I set up my mailbox, I use these decking screws right here.
You can see I don't use a lot of these often.
Let's see here. So I'm going to tighten that down.
Okay.
And let's run this one through.
Like you said, you got the smaller bit for this, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So I got the one with the star head because it has a star head versus a Phillips. So there we go. And that one runs a little bit better into wood because these sheet metal screws, they normally split these guys really bad. Now, today he decided he didn't want to split on me, but normally that's what that does. And this one will go in. It'll catch a lot nicer because it's designed to go into wood because it's a decking screw.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you can also use drywall screws. These guys are nice and thin, so they will go in a lot more smoothly just because, again, it's got that nice tang to it.
All right, guys, great information, Nick. You can get all this at Benton's Military Hardware. Nick will help you out if you have any questions. We'll be right back.